Hi, I'm Randy with Realign by Randy. I'm a physical therapist and postural alignment specialist trained in the Egoscue method. Today, we're going to do a little before and after testing with a little routine in between to help reset your upper back, and let's see what you feel like. So let's get started with the before, what I want you to feel. So I want you to stand up, take your shoes off if you're wearing any kind of high heel, and just stand up, close your eyes. Make sure you're safe and can stand balanced. And while your eyes are closed, I want you to feel the weight in your feet. Are you feeling the weight more in your left foot or your right foot? And also, are you feeling it more front to back? So just take a moment and get a sense of where you feel your body wanting to shift in those feet. So that would be number one. Do you feel more left-sided, right-sided? Do you actually feel even? Or is there the tendency to be front and back? So you could be kind of a combination of those things. So now, kind of just take a note of that, and we're gonna go to another piece. Close your eyes again. Again, make sure you're safe. And while your eyes are closed, I want you to think about, are you swaying more front to back? Or are you swaying more side to side? So take a moment, kind of get in touch, a little quiet with your body, and see which way do you feel more sway. Again, you can go ahead and open your eyes. So was it more front to back or more side to side? And you might have even felt a bit of a circular motion. So take a moment, kind of jot that down or note it in your head what you felt. And then you're gonna go ahead and do the 4 exercise routine that changes your upper back. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna see what are we feeling. See you on the other side. Okay, so here we are at the first exercise. Start with your feet. On all the exercises, you're gonna do the same thing with your feet. You are going to start parallel and hip width. Your hip width is center of your hip down, kind of fist width apart on your feet. Totally okay to feel a little pigeon-toed here. When you come to your hands, you're going to bend at the very first knuckle like this. It's not a fist, and you're gonna put thumbs pointing up. We call this golfer's grip. We put our arms by the side, gently glide your shoulder blades together in the back, raise up your arms to shoulder level. You're looking forward, and you're gonna do circles. We're gonna do about 40 of these, and we're going forward. I'm turning to the side so I can show you this. I wanna make sure, don't let your hips go forward. We wanna pull them under. You don't want your head leaning forward. All these things, we want your joints stacked up on top of each other with your head nice and tall. Okay, to go backwards, same thing. Check our feet, golfer's grip with our hands, first knuckle, thumbs. We flip our palms, again, shoulder blades back a little bit, arms up. Think about loading of your joints and begin your circles going back. These circles are about the size of a 6-inch dinner plate. And you, again, any exercise that you do like this, if it's causing pain, lower your arms, go a little slower. We certainly don't want to work through any kind of pain. Okay. So here are our second exercise, elbow curls. Feet, again, parallel and hip width. Okay to feel pigeon-toed. And you are going to put your hands in the golfer's grip again. Bend at that first knuckle, thumb pointed outward. This time we are going to flip our hands so our knuckles are on our temples and our thumbs are pointing downward. Again, I'm going to show you the side view. Really stack your joints on the side. Okay, and then we bring our elbows together and apart. Together and apart. We're going to do about 25 of these. And again, go with the available range that you have. And you just relax your abdominals. Okay, so here we are, exercise number 3, overhead extension. So again, feet are parallel and hip width. Same thing, it's about a fist. Okay to feel pigeon-toed. This time, our hands are going to clasp like this, and we bring our arms out straight. We do want straight elbows if possible. And then we're gonna raise our arms up as much as you can. Okay, if you have to stop here. The idea is if we can, we go high and then we look up. And again, from the side view, we're not leaning forward with our hips. We wanna be nice and stacked. And we look up, and then also relax up in your shoulders. And we're just holding this about a minute. Relax your abdominals. Okay, so the next exercise is a little bit different. It's called the running man or the ultimate abdominal exercise. So you're gonna get kind of in a runner stance where you bend your knees and kind of crouch down. Back foot is up, the heel is raised, and you put your hands in kind of a 90-degree bend here, and we're gonna be doing a running motion, but we're gonna try and pick up the pace. And it's kind of cheek to cheek, and we're going back and forth really fast. And we might get a little out of breath when we do this. And if you were to feel your abdominals, you'd realize that they are actually working to stabilize us, and we're getting some supporting muscles working. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. Other foot goes back, we crouch down, 90 degrees, and back and forth, back and forth. Nice pace. Little wake up and get some energy going in our body. So after you do this realign reset, one, you might be a little out of breath, but at the same time, you should feel really more upright and loose, and hopefully your tension will be more released, and then you can go back and do your daily activities. Have a great day. Okay, so we're back for our after test. So now I want you to stand with your feet parallel and hip width like we were doing in the video, and just stand up nice and tall. And again, I want you to close your eyes. And the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on, are you more right to left or front to back or just more centered? So take a moment and go ahead and feel that. Okay, so open your eyes and hopefully you feel more balanced. Now, it's okay if you don't. That just gives us a little bit of information about your body, but hopefully you're feeling a little bit more centered. And if anything, the weight is even more front to back centered. So that's the first sensation. And just think, we only did exercises with our upper back. We didn't do any leg exercises. So that just is giving you a feeling of what happens when we get our shoulders and our upper back in a better place sitting over our hips, and how that can affect our whole body. So now let's go back to the sway. So close your eyes, and again, see if you're having that same sway sensation, front to back or right to left or circle. Close your eyes, have that moment. Okay, go ahead and open them. And so hopefully, again, you're feeling more centered. Again, if not, it's okay. Just maybe that's not the area of your body that's as imbalanced. But generally, people feel a little more centered in their body and less sway overall. And again, it's just amazing that we just did upper body and it's affecting our sensation and what's happening in our feet and how we feel. So hopefully you felt a little energized by this routine and you have a better sense of what posture alignment can do for you.